What if I told you a post you made 3 years ago about your first car just gave a hacker the keys to your bank account? No, you didn't hack the bank. You didn't even guess your password. Most people think identity theft is a complex hack. It's not. It's a puzzle, and you're putting the pieces every single day. Today we're looking at the 3 habits that make you a target and how to fix them before your bank account is drained. We're going behind the scenes to meet the social media sleuth, the invisible enemy who uses your memories, your vacations, and even your proudest moment to hack and hijack your life. By the end of this video, you'll be able to identify the 3 daily habits you need to stop right now to keep your identity safe. Before seeing them, the rockstar name is the name of your first pet, plus the street you grew up on. It's fun. It's harmless, right? Wrong. Now think about the last time you forgot your password. What did your bank ask you? What was the first name of your first pet? Or what was the name of your first pet? What street did you grow up on? Now to understand this, I want you to imagine the popular social media comment section, like a giant wall that is covered in thousands of post-it notes. And if a human tried to read these comments, they would have to go from wall to wall, read every single note one after the other, and then write the answers down on a note. It would take hours to go through just a few hundreds of these comments. Are you wondering how and why, how the scammer does it? Read all these notes. And have you ever wondered how these scammers actually profit from those silly "what's your rockstar name" posts? The fraudster doesn't sit and read comments one by one like you imagined. No, they use an automated software called web scrapers. Think of it like a digital vacuum cleaner that sucks up thousands of comments in a second. They don't waste time at all. In seconds, they have gathered everything. And they skip images and website designs entirely. Those are not of their interest. What they are interested in is your name alongside your answers. And that's exactly what they do. They sort out your name and your answers automatically. And you know that is exactly what your bank and the email providers will ask you to recover your account. Your name, the answers you provided. Now in a click, that innocent comment that you made about your rockstar, it was so innocent. It was all fun. You were just sharing an innocent information. And that becomes the missing piece of puzzle that the hacker needed to break into your profile. Now, if by now you are wondering how you can protect yourself from all this, let me give you a simple tip. If you see a quiz asking for personal history, keep scrolling. Don't stop. But there's another way. In case you stop and you want to answer, especially if you are setting up security questions, you can lie to them. Just give them anything, any information that cannot be guessed by the fraudster. If they're asking you for your pet's name, let's say Toaster, whatever it is, the fraudster will not guess it. So lie to them when they're asking you for information for security questions. I'm sure by now you are wondering and you are thinking to yourself, this is crazy. But that's not the end. It gets even weirder. They aren't just asking for or looking for your pet's name. They are looking for so much more, including your location. Now that is an interesting twist. So you answered questions, and by answering those questions, you gave away your past. But do you know what posting pictures give away? It gives away your rights now. And that's where the out of office trap begins. Now I see you on a beach, the sun is out, and of course, you post it. It's that perfect picture that you wish some other people were there to see. And you are posting and telling them, I wish you were here to see. And that is the picture you posted or you posted on the social media platform. And right after posting, you go back to check. You know how we do it. Checking every second, how many likes, who is watching, who is looking at it. And we are crazy about the likes for these pictures. And you know the funny thing? Once you are busy checking out for your likes and how many people have liked your post, guess what the fraudster or the scammer is interested in? Checking your service provider. And based on this knowledge, because you've already posted it, so everybody knows you are not around, you are traveling and you are on vacation. The fraudster can swap your SIM, can steal your SIM card without even touching your phone. The fraudster can steal your phone number. Doesn't don't need to touch your SIM or your phone at all. And how the scammer do this? The scammer with the information that you have provided through your post, they'll call your service provider pretending to be you. Of course, you've provided all the information that they need. And because you are away on vacation, you have lost your SIM. So they are going to pretend to be you by now. And because they have your name, your birthday from your profile, you know how we put everything out there, our names, our birthdays, and everything. You've actually given away everything the scammer needs. And that is why your service provider, your carrier, is more likely to believe them that they are you. And they move your number to their SIM card. They swap your SIM. And so after swapping your SIM, what is beginning to happen is every two-factor authentication or two-factor code, whatever it is, in the email for your email, and then your bank goes to them. So you have a blank SIM at this point, whilst you are sitting at the beach with no service, vacationing and enjoying yourself. You don't have service. Now everything is with the fraudster now, the scammer. If your bank sends anything, it goes to the scammer. And that is how they are going to get access to everything. I am by no means saying don't go and enjoy yourself. I'm not saying don't go for vacations. But the tip I can give you here at this point is to post your pictures from your vacations when you go back home. You don't post the pictures whilst you are still on vacation so that you don't give away this information. Once you return home, you can post your vacation pictures and nobody will know you are back home. Nobody will know where you went to and those ones. So that will protect you from becoming a victim for this particular one. Now we've covered your past, we've covered your location, but the biggest risk might actually be that selfie you just took from your new job. You know, once we get the new job, you want to show it off. You want to show everybody. And I'll show you why and how that can be a risk to you in a minute. You see how when you get a new job, you are proud of it. You post a selfie with your new ID badge, showing off and letting everybody see where you are now. Yes, that particular one, that particular picture. Look closer. See, even if it is blurry, even if it's not clear, the hacker can still use an AI tool to sharpen the image. Or they can use QR scanner just to scan the code, scan your badge. And you know what that would do? Hmm. That is the twist in this whole thing. With this information, the scammer can call your IT company or your IT department. They will pose to be that new employee who cannot log in. They are going to pose to be you, and they will be you with the information you have provided out there. And once they are inside your company, they are inside your company systems. So you can imagine the rest is up for you to imagine. How do you stay safe from this? Of course, there's a way out, and that is what I will let you know. Celebrate your wins by all means. Celebrate that new job. Don't hide it. But what you're supposed to hide is the hard way. Never show your ID, your name tag, the keys to your office, whatever it is, or your boarding pass. Never show them in pictures. Hide them at every point in time whilst you celebrate. Don't be overtaken or overcome by the moment. Hide every sensitive information. Don't give away anything that can endanger you and then put your company at risk. I'm sure at this point we can conclude that identity theft feels like an invisible enemy, right? That is exactly what it is. It's an invisible enemy. But what you have is the power to stay hidden. So, in order for you to stay hidden and protect yourself, protect your company, protect all the people around you, here are 3 steps or 3 tips I want you to take away from here today. I want you to take some time off, say 10 minutes, spend 10 minutes to audit your past. Audits all the all the quizzes from your past, all the personal posts and all those ones. Take time to audit them. Delete what needs to be deleted and don't let them be in systems. Just delete what needs to be deleted. So you audit your past, spend some few minutes, delete old personal posts and then quizzes that you feel you provided access to. And the next step is to go private. If you don't need to be in the public space, you don't need the accounts to be public for work, lock your profiles. Let it be in the private domain. Don't show it off so that you protect yourself. And use an authenticator. That is the third step or the third tip. Don't use SMS as confirmations or once you're doing SMS, the moment the fraudster swats your SIM, everything is in their hands and they are in control now. So instead of doing SMS, do authenticators. Use apps to validate or authenticate your activities online so that you don't get hurt or SIM swap doesn't end up hurting you. Now, in conclusion, what I want you to know is that fraudsters are experts. They use your kindness and your pride against you. Those are the two things they really can use against you. Your kindness, because you are kind, you give the information, and your pride, because you think you know everything. Those are the things they can use against you. They are expecting that. They will use these two against you, your kindness and your pride. Don't let them do this to you. If you found this helpful, check out my video on the hidden trap in buying used phones to see how you can be affected and impacted by these scams and how deep they can go. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay skeptical, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.